Objection! Hello everybody, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. This is the final court day, I think. But it's going to be almost certainly multiple parts.
Yeah.
If there's another day of investigation, like what the fuck are we going to investigate?
I don't even know.
It's got to be the final court day. Don't tell us, but I'm pretty sure. So...
That is a lot of objection.
How's things been going with the court? I forget.
It's been going good.
Oh, yeah?
Bad. It's been going bad.
Maya's still missing.
Yeah.
How is that good?
Yeah.
Maya's still missing. She's trapped. How she's going to be rescued, I have no idea how this all plays out. But we're in the final stretch.
I can't believe you played all of these.
I loved them.
That's nuts. That's a lot of time.
I don't remember being as frustrated when I played them on my own for the first time.
Yeah.
I don't remember like screaming in the middle of the night when I played it in bed. I think it's because I just brute forced it, whereas on this show, we've given an honest, genuine attempt to understand and try to figure it out with logic.
Yeah.
Which I didn't do when I first played it, to my benefit, I guess. Who knows what would have happened if I tried to play it like Sherlock the first time. I probably would have never come back to it for the show.
It's so good, though. It really is.
But yeah, I think that in the original, I think a lot of people just brute force the game.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, I got it wrong. Trial, error, trial, error. In fact, I think there's a big section of Brental Foss's song about the game that is a small part is dedicated to how you just try it and fail at everything. It's like, that didn't work, no. That didn't work, no. That didn't work. But it's true, that's how most people play, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So here we are.
Good morning. Oh, are you by yourself?
Remember, this is the first time Phoenix has appeared in court for this case.
Right.
Morning, Pearls.
My Mr. Nick, please tell me, what's going to happen to Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry. We don't know yet. The investigation is still going on, so I wasn't allowed in the inner temple.
Oh, I see. So is Sister Iris still trying to remove those trick locks from the trading hall?
No. She's the defendant in this case, so she can't be in the inner temple. She's required to be here in court.
Then how come she's not in the defendant's lobby?
I have to admit, it's kind of strange.
I'm gonna
I
assume.
think so.
If you're looking for Iris, she's in the prosecutor's lobby.
Oh! Edgeworth, that was weird. Are you okay?
Just a cold, right?
What's Iris doing over there?
She's going over today's testimony with the prosecutor as we speak.
Today's testimony?
You heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness for the prosecution.
Wait, what?
The prosecutor, I'm sorry, I had to recover from my own idiocy.
It started early today.
It's because I just pictured him doing it. Well, whenever I do things like that, I'm picturing those moments where his eyes go all white.
Yeah, totally.
Where it
I
looks
can
like,
see
beyond a heart attack.
Yeah.
It usually happens when he gets whipped. Anyways, the prosecutor is squeezing her for a confession, or so I heard.
Francesca von Karma, what are you up to?
I know what you're thinking, but Francesca isn't going to be the prosecutor
How did
today.
he know that's what we were thinking?
What?
Because I had this smile on my face that I get whenever I think of my one true love.
Yeah.
Then who is?
Who else would it be but Godot?
Godot?
Francesca is engaged in some important work at the Sacred Cavern.
Why
What's
is he
with that
smirking?
fucking face, dude?
The Sacred Cavern? You don't mean that she's...
Exactly. I don't...
Pearl knows.
She has been out there all night trying to remove those trick locks. With the head nun's assistant's natural ma. We estimated that the last of the locks should be taken care of in about 3 hours. How could you estimate a thing like
Yeah,
that?
dude.
I hope everything continues to go smoothly and we receive some good news soon.
Yeah, thanks, Edgeworth. Yeah.
Prosecutor Godot intends to nail this case today. Be prepared to fight like there's no tomorrow.
You don't have to tell me that.
I know. I can already see it in your eyes.
Aww.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time that you're near? You're not the same fever-ridden frantic maniac you were yesterday.
That was awesome.
It's strange. On the way here, I decided that today would be the end of all of this. Almost immediately after I made that decision, I felt myself getting stronger.
Interesting. Maybe you passed your cold on to someone else. Literally.
Holy shit, I want a full version of that song.
And with that, I leave the rest in your capable hands, partner.
Be cool, Phoenix, be cool.
You think Phoenix is flustered by that?
Yes.
Thanks.
Hey. That's not his attitude.
I love tea.
I still don't have the answers for most of the riddles plaguing this case. The circumstances around the murder of Miss Elistus Nim, no, I mean Miss Misty Fey. The impossible flight Larry claims to have seen? And what that woman is really after. And who is that masked man? I will solve them all and bring this whole tragedy to an end. Believe it! February 10th, 10 a.m., District Court, room number 7.
Court is now in session for the trial of Iris of Hazakura Temple.
No, Your Honor, what are you...
Hey!
Who? Me?
What?
The Canadian judge is gone.
Oh yeah! I just realized that. He's not... Yeah, what?
Well, my little brother came to visit me in my chambers earlier this morning.
Do you think he has the cold?
Brothers.
Oh, we didn't know that yet?
I didn't.
I think I knew.
I didn't.
And just assumed it, or rather, whatever.
All of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he developed a scorching fever and he fainted. Therefore, I'll be standing in for him in the case of his death.
I see, Your Honor. So they're brothers! That explains a lot.
My poor brother. He looked a bit pale, not to mention sad that he couldn't be here.
Oh, fuck.
It is impossible to predict what the future has in store for any of us. This is precisely why people feel the need to judge the past. And we of the court have been charged with the solemn duty of passing such judgment.
Well said, Mr. Godot, as usual. I find the defendant guilty. I don't understand exactly what you said, at least up until the end anyway. Now then, Mr. Godot, please proceed with your opening statement.
Humans are fragile fickle beings. Our hearts change with the shifting of the tides. There is only one thing that remains a constant in this crazy world. The bitter darkness that lies at the bottom of this mug.
So then you mean Forget it. What do you mean?
During yesterday's trial, the accused refused to admit her role in the crime. But today she has a change of heart. Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple has made a confession to make.
Confession? The defendant?
Iris, why didn't she discuss this with me first?
Very well. This court will now hear the defendant's confession.
Think, Phoenix, maybe you had better have a better hold on your clients. Like,
Yeah.
meet with them in the morning before the trial.
Holy shit, dude.
Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask her for her name and profession. That's one of my rules.
My name is Iris. I am but a simple nun undergoing training at Hazakura Temple.
Witness, is there something that you want to confess to?
Yes. But first, I want to apologize to Mr. Wright. I can't continue lying to everyone anymore.
It's all right. Well, what is it?
Mr. Wright, I have to admit that I did play a part in this terrible incident.
Are you actually confessing? Are you saying that you were the one who murdered Miss Elise Duxnium?
No, I'm not, Your Honor. But I dealt with the cover-up after the murder took place. After her spirit left, I took the lifeless shell of Mystic Elise and carried it to the Hazakura Temple courtyard, where I desecrated it.
What? Order in the court! Order! Witness, you sodomized the body of a dead woman? Are you saying that you were an accomplice to the murder?
Yes, that's correct.
What? 3 minutes in court, and I'm already covered in a cold sweat.
Everyone on the planet is an accomplice to something. It just happens to be that this case, it's to murder. Isn't that right, Mr. Trite?
What's he getting at?
Grr, that Godot. So, this is the confession they were conferring about. It pains me to say this, but it looks like Iris's testimony was all a lie. Iris's testimony crumpled up and shoved into a pocket.
Now then, little lady, if you don't mind, I've got a question for you. Those crimes you were trying to cover up by your actions.
Whose crimes? Okay.
Iris was covering for someone? Now I'm definitely up the creek without a paddle or a life jacket.
Whoa.
Guess I'm headed to Canadian Tire.
I've been at Hazakura Temple ever since I was a little girl. Hazakura Temple is run by one of the branch families of the Kyurine tradition. One of our missions is to protect the main family.
Oh man, she's gonna implicate Maya.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but main family?
Yes, and that's why I would dirty myself if need be to protect her. The daughter of the master of the Kyurine channeling technique.
I knew she was fucking evil.
Mystic Maya Fey.
She's fucking evil.
Huh?
Just like her sister.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Trite.
She's naming Maya!
Rabble.
Order in the court! So not only did you witness the murder, you know the name of the murderer?
I'm terribly sorry, but it's true. I saw her commit the crime with my very own eyes. And then I cleaned up the area to try to protect her.
That's ridiculous. Maya could never.
Oh,
What's wrong with me?
Whoa.
That's ridiculous.
I was going with it
Maya
too.
could never do a thing like Jesus Christ.
The defense will refrain from commenting until the appropriate time.
I have a cold, Your Honor.
Had you?
Now, witness, let me hear your testimony. What exactly happened on the night of the crime?
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought I was prepared for the unexpected. But I never imagined the case would wind up going this direction.
Alright, so that takes us to the first testimony in the first segment. We'll be back with The Real Murderer Confession by Iris the Bitch. Forgot her last name. I was going to make it a middle name,
Yeah,
being
dude,
the
what
bitch,
the
but
hell's
then
her
I just
last
sounded
name?
really malicious. Alright, we'll see you.